Well, this just took a turn. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, on this episode of Sunday Morning Bullet Points, we have got to address something that just broke news and shattered the Pennsylvania Senate situation in Pennsylvania between Oz and McCormick. Okay, I'm going to flat out tell you a few things here before we dive into this. Trump just endorsed Oz. Now, this has a lot of ramifications. This has a lot of things we got to talk about. First thing I'm going to say, one, I don't endorse any of these candidates. My job is to endorse the Second Amendment and just tell you guys what's going on. So I don't get behind this whole intra-party thing. That's one. Two, this is really interesting because I did a video all about Dr. Oz and how I had some basic underlying concerns, Second Amendment related, before this endorsement occurred. It was about 2 weeks ago. It's linked down in the description box below if you want to watch that video, or I'm going to throw it right up here in a little card for you guys to see. This is interesting because this changes the entire dynamic of this race. Again, I'm not endorsing one candidate versus the other. I'm just reporting to you in regards to the Second Amendment, of which I endorse, because that is my job as I see fit on this channel. Now, let's dive into this because this is very interesting, the things that Trump said, because like I said, it got interesting. All right. Trump endorses Mehmet Oz in Pennsylvania's Senate race. Now, a big thing about this is Senator Toomey is a wishy-washy gun vote, right? He's half gun control, half gun rights. He's kind of unreliable. You don't know what he's going to do. Well, he's retiring. He's going to be replaced by either a Democrat or a Republican. Well, at this point, Trump has endorsed Oz. Oz, I honestly don't know where he stands on gun control. I'm a little concerned by some of the things that he has said in his show, but also he said some opposite contradicting things in his Senate race, or in his race right now for election. So I'm kind of up in the air, right? But what gets really interesting is what Trump says here, and this kind of factors in a few different things. Again, objective observer just reporting what happened. CNN. Former President Donald Trump endorsed Dr. Mehmet Oz for U.S. Senate on Saturday, just weeks before the contested Republican primary in Pennsylvania. So that's today, about 20 minutes before the filming of this video. Quote, "This is all about winning elections in order to stop the radical left maniacs from destroying our country," Trump said in a statement, endorsing the celebrity heart surgeon and television personality. Now, that's from CNN. Those aren't my words. I'm just saying. Quote, "The great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania has a tremendous opportunity to save America by electing the brilliant and well-known Dr. Mehmet Oz for the United States Senate." The endorsement read, quote, "I have known Dr. Oz for many years, as have many others, even if only through his very successful television show. He has lived with us through the screen and has always been popular, respected, and smart." Again, my concerns that I brought to you guys about the red flag conversations came from that same show that Trump is referencing. Just saying. That's like I said, it's linked down there if you want to watch the report I did on it. Trump went on to say that he believes Oz will, quote, "be one of the most able to win the general election and would perform well in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh." Now, of course, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, you know the history there. The Republican has to do well in those two cities. Has to, right? Have to have a good turnout. And that's really important. I guess that's the way that they're factoring in this from the Trump side of the ticket. Oz, McCormick, and other Republican candidates will face off on May 17th in a primary for the seat, which is held by retiring Republican Pat Toomey. Again, that wishy-washy gun control vote, or gun rights, depending on how you do it. Democrats will also have a competitive primary for the Senate seat, and the race will be one of the most high-profile and likely one of the most expensive of November's midterm elections. It could represent Democrats' best chance of picking up a GOP-held seat. We need to hold on to this seat. Step one, hold on to the seat. Step two, put actual conservative in that seat, not a wishy-washy rhino. This is really interesting because now Trump has kind of thrown a wrench in this. Again, opinions aside, this does change the dynamic because Pennsylvania does have a large contingent of Trump-supporting people there. Okay, not good, not bad. I'm just saying that's what is the reality of the situation, right? Quote, "The Republican Senate primary in Pennsylvania was already nasty, expensive, and brutal," said Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee spokesperson Patrick Bergwinkle. Quote, "Now Trump's endorsement will only intensify this intra-party fight, just like it has in GOP Senate primaries across the country, leaving their ultimate nominee badly damaged and out of step with the voters who will decide the general election. The reason that I put that in here is because this is a real possibility, a real threat. Now, I'm not saying Trump should not endorse a candidate. He should. I'm not saying anything of that nature. But if the Democrats already have a predetermined statement around Trump's endorsement, and this is how they attack whoever Trump endorses, this is interesting because they seem to have put some thought into this. Not saying it's going to carry water, not saying it's going to carry any weight or have any sway on the election, but if they've already planned it from this perspective, always look at the why. And it looks like they are waiting for the party to divide itself and then come in and mop up, or at least that's what their plan is. I don't think they're going to be able to overcome the different things that are going against Democrats, but if that's where they're going, we can get in front of it, identify it, we can make that difference. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field below. Send this one out so we can get some information going, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.